Drones, Top Picks 2023. With so many products on the market, it will be challenging for you to pick out the perfect pick. So we have chosen the 5 best products out there to make it easier for you. Please check the description for more information and its latest pricing. DJI Mini 3 Pro. The DJI Mini 3 Pro is very powerful and compact drones you can buy. It has a premium price tag, but the Mini 3 Pro is a huge upgrade on the Mini 2, if you can justify its extra cost. For the money, you get far superior cameras, obstacle avoidance sensors, and a range of features you'd normally only find on larger drones. The Mini 3 Pro's camera can capture 48 megapixel photos and 4K/60p video, the latter a first for a drone in its class. DJI's APAS 4.0 should allow the drone to detect and bypass obstacles, while ActiveTrack 4.0 promises the ability to select and track subjects, including cars and people. This makes it easier to create professional-grade footage. Of particular note is an optional new Intelligent Flight Plus battery, which gives the aircraft a staggering 47 minutes of flight time but causes the drone's takeoff weight to exceed 250 grams. The Mini 3 Pro's standard battery still delivers a healthy 34 minutes of flight time, 3 minutes longer than the Mini 2. The drone's tri-directional obstacle avoidance worked well during the testing, and particularly liked its ability to shoot in portrait without cropping. Suppose you can stretch to the new DJI RC controller. In that case, that's the best backpack-friendly bundle for aerial photography and video, bar none. DJI Mavic 3. The Mavic 3 is a powerful machine capable of lifting a 24mm EFL main camera and a secondary camera that provides a hybrid zoom. This can be confusing at first, but it's the best thought of as an excellent 20 megapixel camera that brings the pro features of adjustable ISO, exposure, and crucially, aperture. The zoom has a notably lower res 12 megapixel half-inch sensor attached at a fixed f/4.4 telephoto lens, so it is more of a scouting accessory and surveying tool. The secondary camera cannot produce the image quality or ProRes video as an Inspire 2 with the right lens could. The Mavic 3 features a folding design for easy transportations, and the two models available weighs 895 grams and 899 grams. Standard model provides 8 gigabytes of internal storage, while the more expensive and slightly heavier Scene models includes an internal 1 terabyte SSD with support for Apple ProRes 422 HD video recording. A couple of big firmware updates have finally added the polish and feature set we expected to see from the Mavic 3 launch, making it the best camera drone for outright image quality. BETAFPV Cetus Pro FPV. A complete yet affordable FPV kit. The BETAFPV is the best product for beginners to try their first-person drone flights. The bundle comes with a full FPV setup, including goggles, batteries, and a console-style controller, which you can also use to practice in simulators. Delivered ready to fly, the drone itself is incredibly light. FPV flight makes crashes more likely, but the Cetus is well built and tough enough to withstand most impacts. Turtle mode means it can right itself remotely, while 3 speed settings and 3 flight modes offer flexibility for learners to improve, while manual/acro is the most difficult, requiring careful control and throttle regulation. Besides potential nausea associated with FPV flight, the Cetus kit has 2 main drawbacks. Battery life is limited to just 4 to 5 minutes per charge, making backup cells a necessity, and there's no option to record stills or video. But if you want an affordable way to sample the FPV experience, we still think it's the top option. Autel Evo Lite Plus. The Autel Evo Lite Plus touts a 1-inch CMOS sensor with an effective resolution of 20 megapixels. It has an adjustable aperture ranging from f/2.8 to f/11, and its shutter speed can be adjusted between 1 and 8,000 to 8 seconds. It also has a max ISO of 6,400. At first glance, the camera is extremely flexible and can fit nicely into just about any photographer or videographer's toolbox. What really struck me though was the 6K video resolution. The camera's image when shooting 6K/30 frames per second was brilliant, sharp, and dynamic. As for photography, the Autel Evo Lite Plus can shoot in JPEG and or RAW formats, making it a serious option for photographers looking for an aerial solution. Editing the photos is seamless, and the files off the SD card are flexible. With level send wind resistance and a top speed of 40 miles per hour in ludicrous modes, the Lite Plus is undoubtedly a powerful drone capable of flights in various conditions. The Autel Evo Lite Plus provides excellent value for money and all the features the most people will ever need. The drone does have a few quirks, such as when several shooting modes that only work with auto mode rather than pro/manual. Still, these will hopefully be ironed out in the future firmware updates as well. This could, however, be an issue for some professional videographers since log color is only available in auto. DJI Avata. The FPV drones are very difficult to fly, but with the DJI Avata, anyone can easily capture immersive FPV video footages in stunning 4K resolutions at up to 60 frames per second. The Avata can be flown in manual or acro mode, which is the holy grail of FPV flights. But it's this that makes the FPV drones difficult to fly as well. So DJI ships the Avata kits with its intuitive and easy to use motion controllers that are ideal for any beginner. More advanced pilots can purchase the FPV controller too separately. The Avata feature a Sin-Whoop style design where prop guards are built into its airframe to protect the propellers in the cases of crashes. The drone weighs in at 14.46 ounces or 410 grams, with a battery advertised as providing up to 18 minutes of flight time. Video quality from the 48 megapixel 1/1.7 inch CMOS sensor, the f/2.8 lens with a fixed focus from 0.6 meters to infinity, and its 12.7 millimeter is equivalent focal lengths is excellent. And although you can also shoot photos in JPEG format, this isn't the type of drone for still photography. The DJI Avata is available standalone and in 2 kits, so owners of compatible controllers and goggles can use their existing accessories. This basic No RC, the Pro View, includes the latest DJI goggles 2 and accessories. The FlySmart combo includes the slightly older DJI FPV goggle V2 and accessories. Holy Stone HS280. The HS280 manages to make a good and bad impression all at once. The sleek white design is gorgeous, with a gloss white plastic top with enough flex to serve as a power button. To the sides are the folding legs reminiscent of a more svelte DJI Sparks. It unfolds to an impressive 329 by 210 by 53 millimeters. The drone has a slot at the back for a battery sensibility. This ships with an insulation block that also needs removing. The underside reveals no sensors whatsoever, and there is no optical flows or GPS, meaning there isn't the capability for the drones to hover in place. Photographers might also be surprised that, despite its camera, there is no micro SD card slots. Recording is made over the Wi-Fi connections, which means any interferences is recorded too. The controller isn't as elegant as the drone it ships with. It's an angular design included with other Holy Stone models. The styling doesn't match, but the sticks seem very robust. Thanks to fold-out arms, they can be gripped by big and small hands. Images are recorded around 1920 by 1080 and comes in around at 250 kilobytes. Photos caught in flights or otherwise have the same quality limitations as the videos. But it also should be said that camera does an excellent job of rendering colors. The HS280 isn't any threat to GPS drones like the DJI Mini SE, but it does cost less than a third of that machine's price. Its features are competitive for the money, and the build is good looking and robust. It's bigger and heavier than some toys, meaning it's risky indoors, but seemingly too light for outdoor flight. Nevertheless, it looks better than many competitors and sports a powered camera tilt. Features an apprentice aerial photographer would appreciate if they had the patience and space to practice. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.